Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody just calm down.
No, I will not calm down. I'm not gonna calm down. This sucks. I'm so baffled by this decision. You know, I've been on the losing end of so many trades being an Oilers fan. I can go through so many. The Griffin Reinhart, a first and second for Griffin Reinhart, the Ryan Spooner, or the Ryan Strome for Ryan Spooner. You know, obviously there's Taylor Hall for Larson. I mean, it goes on and on. Like, we haven't won a trade in so long, and you know, that's the Chiarelli era. You know, that's Chiarelli. Okay, we got good. We got the legend, the Detroit legend himself, Kenny Holland, and you know, things are, you know, starting to look good. You know, unfortunately, and he even made some trades last year where you know, right before COVID happened, so you can't really expect that. But he traded for Andreas Athanasiou, and then he ended up not signing with us. So it was like, that was a waste of few picks. And then when the rumors started with this trade, like when I'm like Duncan Keith to Edmonton, I'm like, okay, like it'd be interesting to see like what the offer is there. Like I don't know, he's, you know, he's getting up there in age, and then I started hearing rumblings around Caleb Jones and a pick, and that was maybe a few days ago, and I'm like, no, that's gotta be fake. It has to be. It doesn't make any sense. And that's exactly what happened. We trade a young up-and-coming, not really up-and-coming, but the Oilers trade a 24-year-old left shot defenseman with an AAV of $850,000 until next season for a dusty, old, wrinkly 37-year-old left shot defenseman in Duncan Keith. And we're paying him, he's got 2 years left with an AAV of $5.5 million. It just sucks. And when I seen Caleb Jones, and I was just about to update this, I seen Caleb Jones and a third or fourth. Okay, I'm like, oh, please be a fourth pick. And it just got confirmed, it's a third. It's a third pick. So we're trading a guy that's cheaper, who's arguably better, and a pick? Like, the one for one, it makes sense. You know, well, a little bit more sense. Like, I don't know why we need him. Like, how does Chicago hold the upper hand here? Like, we should be like, no, like if you want Caleb Jones, look, it's one for one straight across. I don't know why we're the ones like, why Chicago's holding, you know, the cards here. Like, no, I'm sorry, but we want Caleb Jones, but if you want Keith, if you really want Keith, we want a third as well. Like how do they have the upper hand? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Like, I was joking around with some buds this weekend, oh, like it's gonna happen, and surely it does. Of course it does. I'm speechless. I honestly don't know what to say. There's nothing like experience. You know, I will say, like, that's one thing the Oilers kind of lacked in these playoffs. This last playoffs was, I'm like, okay, like we actually don't have a guy that's really been here before. We got James Neal or whatever, but you know, Mike Smith is kind of, you know, went on a run. A few years back, 13, something like that. But we lacked experience, and that's the only thing we're getting out of this guy is experience. And like the fact that we got every cent of that contract coming our way, when this is like the biggest, this has got to be like the biggest, one of the biggest summers. You know, Kenny Holland finally has some cap space, and the first thing he does, signs Nuge on a pretty reasonable, like that's a good contract. But then we do this is a second move, and now we got what, 15 mil left? Like, we got 15 around that, like, and how didn't they retain any of Duncan Keith's contract? Like, at least 2 mil, like 5.5, that's ludicrous. We're paying Nuge that money, and he's 28, 29, but we're paying a 37-year-old that? Blows my mind, man. It blows my mind. I don't know what to say. It sucks. I just kind of need to get this off my chest. My phone's blowing up. All my buddies are just ripping me a new one. I don't know. It sucks. This sucks. I hate waking up to this, even though it's 1 in the afternoon. But either Kenny Holland's a dummy, I'm gonna say it. Either he's a dummy or a genius. Something must be up. Like this doesn't make sense. It literally makes no sense that we gave up 2, assets to get this old guy that we're paying way more. It doesn't. The physics of it just doesn't make sense. And like, he must have known something. Like maybe Seattle. Like he was in talks with Seattle, and they're like, oh yeah, we're snagging up Caleb Jones. That's who we're picking. And if that is the case, then at least we got something for him, because I doubt Seattle is going to take Duncan Keith. So there is that. I was thinking that like maybe he knows something we don't. Obviously he does. He's the general manager. I'm just living in my parents' basement speculating. But I don't know what to say. I'm shook. I am shooketh. I don't know. Yeah, just a quick little video. I haven't really done anything like this before, but nothing like this has happened before since we've had the channel up. And I will give you one thing. I seen a photo. He does look good in the orange and blue. I will say that. And you gotta look at the positives. He was their guy. He was their guy, like Chicago's guy, and like probably one of the worst defensive cores in the whole NHL. And as a 37-year-old, he was okay, having those hours when he was a few years back. But I seen something as he was averaging like 23 minutes. He's definitely not going to be doing that in Edmonton. There's not a chance. What else does he bring? Well, he's, like I said, he's an experience. So the Oilers have Philip Broberg and they got Evan Bouchard. Maybe they can, look up to Duncan Keith and follow his footsteps, his old footsteps, his freaking. Oh, yeah, but I mean, that's pretty much it. Like maybe he's a good, veteran presence for the up and comers, but I don't know if that's the price you pay for, like 5 point something mil. And, another thing is, who knows? Like Caleb Jones is he's young, like 24 years old. Like, I don't know if he's mad. Like, I really don't. Like, if Seattle took him, I was going to be mad because, like, as an Oilers fan watching him develop the last few years, I'm like, hey, like, there is more to give. I'm almost certain. And yeah, I think he's going to excel in Chicago. I think he's going to do really good there. And the Oilers community, myself included, not really, except today, yes. I mean, we're not making this any easier on Duncan Keith. I seen fire Ken Holland's trending. Not like it's up there right now. And Duncan Keith, what does he say? Like, yeah, I don't know if he's a big social media guy, but if he's scrolling through the FB, the Twitter, Instagram, whatever he goes on these days, I don't know. And he's saying, oof, like all these comments, like, you think he's gonna perform like really good here if all he sees is us bashing him? Probably not. I don't know. I'm lost for words. This sucks. I don't know what's next. I really thought it was over, all these disappointing trades, and I thought that was Peter Chiarelli. I thought that was him, and I guess not. We got Kenny Holland, the new Peter Chiarelli. Unbelievable, guys. I don't know. I just want to quickly get this out. I need to vent. I'm a little upset. I am. I knew immediately. I'm like, yeah, I gotta talk about this because this is 100% authentic, and I don't know, I'm lost beyond words how this makes any sense. That's it. So, I don't know, just a quick little video for you guys. I don't know, if you wanted to hear my opinion, maybe, I don't care, I don't know. Yeah, that's all I got for this one. So it's just, yeah, hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, and if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe, and that would make my day because I'm already very upset. But yes, hope you guys are staying cool out there. Take her easy. We'll see you in the next episode. Yes, and take her easy, guys. Leave a like. The support means everything, especially on a day like today. Peace. Oh my God. I hate being an Oilers fan. For this, it's the stuff like this. It's the on-ice stuff when they can't perform, but this even hurts more when they can't perform off-ice, because that's even easier.